Wisconsin volleyball right now, absolutely focused.
This team is balanced. We've got a lot of different weapons. I'd say probably even more than focus, I'd say this team is driven. I can see that very, very clearly the last few weeks, that this team is driven and hungry. I think the story of the year is a team that is, coming together, learning how to work hard, learning each other's strengths and weaknesses. And I think a lot of people they get scared of the learning process. If they're not great right away, and everybody kind of freaks out a little bit about that. This team never did. I think they've stayed focused from day one of trying to get better.
It's an uphill battle. We started off the year a little off tier, and we had a lot of bumps in the road. But I think the best part about this team was that we focused on getting better every single day.
There were a lot of new people, and we weren't really sure how to connect well and how to make that connection really strong. And so I think every week in practice we've gotten a lot better at learning each other's styles, the way we all play, and really just becoming a really tight-knit team, and we've just been playing for each other, especially the last half of the season.
I think the win streak just creates momentum right before the tournament. It just gives us all confidence in each other and in ourselves.
The one thing that our schedule does, and the one thing that the Big Ten does, is it prepares you to face the best teams in the country. But the level of the tournament isn't going to be a shock to any of our players. It doesn't matter their age or how much experience they've had. They're going to get in those matches, and they've seen that level of play multiple times. The tournament, it's not different. The only difference is, you lose and your season's over. We've played in front of big crowds, and we've been on the road in big crowds. We've been at home in front of big crowds. We've played against teams that are highly, highly talented, teams that are that probably have more experience than us. There's not going to be anything that's going to surprise our group.
It's a race to see just how good we can get by the end of the year. We only have so many practices left. We only have 4 or 5 days of practices before that first round of the tournament. So we need to take advantage of every single practice just to see how good can we be by the end of the year. I really don't think it matters that much where we're seated. No matter what, we're going to prepare the same exact way. We're going to go about things the same way we always have. And so it doesn't matter who we're matched up against, where we're going, where we're playing, what time we're playing. We're just going to do what Badger Volleyball does and go out and compete.
I mean, 313 on the season. Don't make very many mistakes.
Say on paper, it's probably has the potential of being one of the best, most competitive first-round matches for a seeded team in a long time, and we're excited that the NCAA chose us to be a part of that. So Oregon is a really talented team, very well coached. Do know this, that there's not a lot of people that go around and they whine about their situation. Those are typically not people that are very successful in what they're doing. And so, we talk about having a mindset of bring it. That's kind of where our kids are at right now. They recognize that it's a different type of first round matchup than what you'd probably anticipate. But I think right away it was, all right, bring it.
We like to accept challenges. We don't want the easy way out. We don't want the easy, sweep. We want to go out and we want to be challenged and pushed as a team. And I think that's what we're looking forward to in this tournament. It's not going to be an easy road, and it never is, but I think it's going to be super important going out every single match that
you know, we're going to compete as hard as we can because it could be our last match.
Life is going to throw stuff at you. Every game is going to bring a new challenge. No matter what, you just have to bring everything you have to the table every single night. And I mean, that's what the NCAA is all about.